Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again. And the Cowboys, I think they're probably already there by now. They took a flight today to go to Oxnard, California for what? Training camp, y'all. It's finally here, training camp. Now, they just took the flight today. They're not going to really do practice till Saturday. So what's going to happen is when they get there, they're going to check in. They're going to make sure everybody's acclimated, blase, blase, do their little meet and greets. Tomorrow, they're going to have like a little day off or whatever, just to make sure everybody's settled and know where they're going and things of that nature, and just get over that flight. You know what I mean? Just chill out, relax. The guys that are with nagging injuries, they're gonna go through their rehab, continue doing that. That's what they're gonna do tomorrow. And then Saturday we'll see them on the field for the first time, so we'll get to see big bodies banging, y'all. So I'm excited about that. So there's this big thing right now where you already knew it was gonna be news because of the whole thing surrounding Ezekiel Elliott. Him not being on the flight, he wasn't on the flight. Now, to me, that doesn't mean that he's not going to show up to training camp. It just means that he just missed a flight. Now, I don't know if this is a ploy because the Cowboys like to play games with people, because they know everybody talking about it. It could be that, he's just going to take another flight there and meet them there. I don't know. We don't know. And I'm not going to speculate anything till I know what happens, because, when you speculate, it makes it look like a fool out of yourself. When you assume and speculate, same thing. I'm not going to speculate nothing. I'll see what happens when it happens. That's how I feel. But there's a couple of people that criticize my taking a look at series. Lord have mercy. Because I didn't have a video associated with the guys. Okay, that's fine. That's a great idea. I agree that's a great idea, but when you show a lot of film and stuff like that, YouTube tends to demonetize you, and I've been getting demonetized for like random stuff. So for it shouldn't be. So I'm not taking those chances with that right now. I may do some videos with my video. I may do some videos with my talking later. Once I figure out what's going on with this YouTube bot thing, because their algorithms are really messed up right now. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I look at it like this. I'm just going to talk about it, and I'll just change it to discussion. So, it is what it is. So, Devin Smith. I'm talking about Devin Smith today. He's number 15. He actually took Devin Street's number. If you guys remember when we had Devin Street on the team, a guy that had a lot of promise, but really didn't bust a great with us or with the league, because I think he went to the Patriots after us, and then you never heard from him again. This guy's name is also Devin as well. Now, again, we already know how this wide receiver group is. We know that it's going to be hard for him to make the team because, again, but again, you never know. Allen Hurns is gone. There's that other spot. I know Tavon Austin is happy right now because he's like, oh, that's another spot I ain't got to worry about. Woo, let me make this team. So everybody's trying their hardest to make this team, y'all. And, especially these undrafted guys. But this guy you probably don't know this about Devin Smith. Everybody thinks Devin Smith is a rookie and think that he's an undrafted guy. But no, he's not. He was drafted by the New York Jets in the 2015 NFL draft. He was their second round pick, believe it or not. The issue with him was he had a lot of injuries. He had I think 2 ACL tears or whatever, and just a bunch of other nagging stuff like hamstrings here and there. But he was a really fast guy. I think he had he ran like a 4.32 or something like that. I don't know. It was some ridiculous fast number. But at one point in time, he was slated as one of the fastest guys in the nation in college. And that says a lot. And the fact that the Cowboys are trying to get a lot of these speedy guys. Now, he mulled retirement a couple of times. He wanted to retire. Because, again, when you get these nagging injuries and you get, multiple ACL tears, that stuff weighs on you. Some people get one ACL tear and be like, I'm done. I'm not doing nothing else. So, with that, him talking about retiring early, I mean, I get it. Because some guys just don't make it. If you guys remember Matt Johnson, that safety that we had a while back, he never even got to see a game because he kept getting injuries and things like that. He was like Sean Lee, but worse when it came to injuries. Like, it was just like every time he tried to get an opportunity to do something special and show the coaches that he could stay on the field, bam, he would snap something else. So, you know, some guys, their bodies just go to hell on them. But you know, you look at a guy like Devin, this guy Devin Smith, he's when he's healthy, that boy is fast as hell. Now he's healthy right now, so we'll see what happens. Now, he got the call for the Cowboys. He's actually been on the team since January, but a lot of people don't realize that. But he's been on the team since January. But those of you that are fans of him know that he's been on the team that long. But a lot of people didn't realize he's been on the team since January. But because of that reason, he's like this. You know what? I'm gonna give it one more shot. If my body could hold up for me going through training camp with the Dallas Cowboys, and I could somehow potentially make this team or the practice squad, I'm gonna continue playing football. Because again, you know, these guys, you work your whole life to get to the NFL, and it's like you don't want to squander any of your chances once you get there. And it's just like, you know, I'm here, I might as well continue to try, because you don't want to live your life. You don't want to be that old person sitting in the house talking to your grandchildren with the cane, looking at old pictures of yourself playing football, talking about some shoulda, coulda, woulda, and I was a has-been or never was. And you don't want to be in that category, period. So because of that reason, he's definitely trying to give it another shot. And like I said, I always root for the underdog. That's just me, y'all. Like, I like to see these guys do that. And again, he's an Ohio State guy. You already know that fraternity over there at Ohio State. You know the great products that come out of there. He knows his teammates and former players that's come out of Ohio State and has come to the NFL and done great things for whatever team that they went on. I mean, we got a couple of Ohio State players on this team now, i.e. Ezekiel Elliott. We had Rod Smith, but he's gone. But you look at and also the Weber kid that we have, Mike Weber, that we have now. We got Ohio State. You know, Ohio State, good product. Those, Alabama, like, you know, you look at those schools and they produce great talent. And he was one of them too. Again, he was a second-round pick in 2015. Let's not forget that. We got a second-round pick trying to make this team. Y'all don't realize how much talent we have on this roster. And I know some people said in the comments, oh, you're talking about these undrafted guys, and you're talking about guys that are on the team that were drafted, that are has-beens. Not yet, because you already know what the Cowboys can do with these players. And also, too, you never know. A change of scenery, a change of year, different type of rehabbing definitely helps. So if he could come back in true form and show these Cowboys that he could play, he's got good hands. You know what I mean? Now, one thing I would say that's a knock on him, he's not the greatest route runner, but at the end of the day, that's why we got Sanjay Lal. Sanjay Lal is the route guru. Perfect guy to come in and teach him to be a better route runner. But again, we don't need him to be the greatest route runner. We have our top tier wide receivers that can play all the positions already as is. I mean, Allen Hurns is gone. He could have played all the positions too. But again, that was a money factor. So with that being said, you don't want your fourth or fifth receiver making more than $5 million a year. That's just crazy, because Randall Cobb is your third wide receiver and he's making $5 million. So, but he's a veteran and that guy's good as hell. So, and he's going to be very great for the Dallas. He's going to be good for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm glad that Randall Cobb is here. But again, you look at the depth chart right now with these wide receivers, it's like, woo. But again, you never say never. These young guys who come out here, when the lights come on, we see what happens. You know, Lance Lenore, when the lights came on, he was good at practice, but when the lights came on, he couldn't hack it. That's why he never made the 53. But we'll see. We will see. Now, guys, look out for Devin Smith. He's number 15. See him on the practice field. He's going to be one of those fast guys running around. Him, John V. Johnson, Jalen Guyton, all those guys, they're going to be running around the field doing their damn thing. So that's just how I feel about that. But again, he can improve on his route running. That's something that you can improve. We have Sanjay Lal, the great route guru coach, you know, wide receiver coach. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But when you have a guy like that has good hands and is very fast and has great body control when catching the ball, those are the attributes that you want. Route running can also always be fixed. But that's all I have about Devin Smith. Oh, guys, check out my live stream tonight. I'm probably going to do it around 9:30. Check that out tonight, guys. But until then, I'll holler at y'all. I hope you guys have a great Thursday. This week went by fast, didn't it? Tomorrow, Friday. Thank the Lord. This has been on my heart. I do want to say this before I end. I always try to end with a good message, man. You know, you never know when you have to say something or when you have something on your heart, how much it affects people in a positive way. Because again, you know, I preach positivity on my channel all the time, and I want you guys to feel it and hear it. Because again, Dallas Cowboys, we are a family. We are all supposed to stick together. So all this hate and stuff that goes on, let the other teams do all that crap. But for us, let's love each other and spread the mojo. One thing I will say that, you know, everything that you say and do has an effect on somebody. If you say something negative about somebody, it may hurt their feelings, and you don't know what type of mood they're in. When you see somebody today, somebody you don't know, give them a compliment. Tell them they look nice. Tell them they got a nice outfit on. Whatever give them a compliment, because a compliment goes a long way. You never know if somebody had a bad day, and that might cheer them up. So my word of the day, and I charge everyone that watches this video, if you see somebody today, give them a compliment. Make their day. Make their day. Like how us as YouTubers make your day by making these videos, make someone else's day by giving them a compliment. Because again, you never know how it affects somebody. But with that being said, y'all, once again, it's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. Talk to y'all soon.